Say good morning to everybody at home. Hi guys. So we're going to start, and we're going to start with our toes on the lip and our heels together. Good. As you're standing there, we're going to tighten our inner thighs, our quads, so that our kneecaps are coming up to our hips. Instead of Frankenstein bolts in the sides of your neck, pop them off and stick them on the sides of your glutes. Bolt your glutes together so they come together and you're narrowing your pelvis. Pull torso up as tall as you can, like you're walking into that cool lake of water and you're creating space in your waist. Back X is on, scapula down to opposite hip pockets, rib to hip, rib to hip. This is your front X and your back X. Squeezing the spine, take the hands up, drop them behind the head, elbows back. Without leaning back, come up onto your toes. Come straight down, but don't lean back. And back up.
That's hard.
It is. We always want to lean back. That lean back, though, later on in life can cause us problems. But see how your core has to fire here?
Yeah.
2 more from where you're at. Good. This is your second chair.
This is my first.
First chair.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. No, you'll be good. Oh, I'm sorry. This is John.
Nice to meet you.
Did you meet Karen?
Yes.
I call her Sunshine. Ah, okay. Toes go against the lip, and let's go stand like parallel. I want you to have your hands out in front of you for balance. You're going to bring your right leg or foot up onto the bar. Good, and you're smoothly going to press down and control up. For you guys at home, we are on 2 centers on 3, the third cactus up. Now, once you have your balance, find your cookie sheet behind you. And we're doing 8 of these. So drop the shoulders down, lift the chest up, find your cookie sheet. So with a flat back, tall body, you're using your core. Good. After 8, bring it all the way down. Tighten that pelvic floor. I love chair for many reasons, but this move right here, holding it still, is one of them. So you're holding it there, you feel your lower abs, you feel your Frankenstein bolts, and your pelvic floor and your lower back. That is your powerhouse. From there, on your left foot, lift your heel up. Heel goes down, hands can be here, or if you want it harder, here, and go down, and then the knee comes up. Press down, heel up, heel down, control. And the more that we do this, the more that we practice it, the smoother it becomes. So with chair, you definitely need about a tablespoon of playfulness, because the machine will throw you around and you want to just play with it. 8 of these. Good. Hold it down, stick in that powerhouse, dropping those shoulders. There you go. So there's no turtle shells. Just pull those down. Attitude. Good. Now switching legs. Bring it up with absolute control and switch to the other side. We're getting you grounded in your skin right against that spine. So you're on. Down and up for 8. Breathing. Exhale as you go down. There's something tonight to raise money for the local animal shelter. Did you know about that? I got an email from PJ Miller. Holding there, roll up through that right foot all the way up, all the way down, and control up with the left knee. The more we do this, the more that we create a single track and a trail through the forest. It's easier from muscle to mind. Good. Using that core in your breath. Hands can be out and hug a tree or behind the head. Building strong feet, strong core. Use your eye gaze. You are fierce. Your eye gaze is strong and it's holding you up. You can also imagine someone's holding you up by your rib cage. And for me, that brings a lot more balance to my body. We're going to alternate. So you're going to bring that left knee up, step straight off and down to the floor, and then bring the right leg up and push the bar down. And these are straight lines, straight tracks. You don't want to kick the foot out to the side at all. And we're alternating for 5, so there's 10 bar movements all together. Then Nancy, go tail behind you a little bit.
I'm sorry?
Tailbone, there you go. Good, breathe. Exhale on the down, inhale as you come up. In chair, you want to finesse the pedal as much as you can. Grow tall, no shrinking. Now make the pedal be silent. Good. After 5, alternating, hitting the 10. Hands come all the way up like a snow angel, drawing the shoulders down. So shoulders are down the back. You don't want your shoulders here, even when we bend forward. Okay, pull tail between the legs. I want you to stay on your heels, but lean towards your toes. And then around the body, just to get your core going. So if you're pressure towards your toes, your core is going to be firing until your hands come to the bar. Hands on bar, shoulders down. I want to see the length of the neck. So you're tucking your chin, looking towards your navel. And there's no wrinkles in the back of your neck, so really draw that nose to your navel. Rounding your spine, press all the way down. As far as you can with straight legs. And then control the up. And let's keep our hands here on the pedal and press back down. 15 of these. So take your nose, look towards your navel. And so there's no wrinkles in the back of the neck. You want to think about traction. Nice long traction. Both legs straight. So we're also stretching out the hamstrings. And you want to walk those toes right up to the lip. As you come up, no riding the pedal. I want you to use your core to come up. Good focus. Pelvic floor is on. After you hit 15, you're going to pull tail between the legs and roll up one beautiful, strong, open vertebrae at a time. Really rounding the spine. Good. Come up onto your toes and balance. And go down slowly. Good. Up onto the toes and balance. So this is just once you come up after you're 15. Chin is up, feet are strong. When you roll up on your feet, make sure that you're on your big toe metatarsals, so big toe metatarsals. Round to come up. Good. Hands come up. Good. Come up onto your tippy toes, balance. Heels come down. Tail between the legs. Lean towards your toes, but keep your heels down. So heels are down, leaning towards the toes. Round the back, dive forward, shoulders down. Hands go to bar. Press down one time. Straight legs. Now right here, you control the up. Don't let it push you around. Come up slowly. Hands go out to the side. Hollow out those abs. Round your spine like you're squeezing your spine right up the wall behind you. So roll all the way up through the spine. Come all the way up. Hands come up round the back. And come up like a snow angel. Good. Tippy toes. Heels come down. Keep them down. Glue them down. But lean forward so you feel your core. Round your spine. Round. Like someone's punched you in the abs. Good. Press down using your abs. Pause. Now right here, slowly come up through your abs. No riding. Pull tail between the legs. Squeegee your spine up the wall behind you. So round and come all the way up. Hands come off. Squeegee. Hands come up. Snow angel up. Shoulders down. Tippy toes. Heels come down. Keeping the heels down no matter what. Now they're glued. Lean forward so you feel your core. Pull tail. Bending your spine as much as you can. And bar goes down. You control the up. So come up. Rounding up. Good. Hands to the outside. Snow angel up. This will be our last one. Come up onto our toes. Shoulders down. Heels come down. Pull tail. Round forward. Rib cage in. Good. Hands come to bar. Press down. I want to see the longs of your neck. Come up. Keep tail between the legs. Slowly come all the way up. Good. Okay, we're going to go one center spring on 4. Now remember, anytime we change a spring, you either have to squat down or kneel down. There's kneeling pads up here too. And it's one center spring up on the 4th one. So there's a 4th cactus up there. See it up there?
Okay, yeah.
So that's the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're going to have 1 on 4. We're going to put our sit bones here and our heels here. We're going to do a short box series adapted from the reformer to chair. And I'm going to come by and give you a wooden dowel. There you go. So heels are on the bar. And I want them sit bone distance apart. It's just a tiny space between them. Now behind you I have a Cadillac. At home, if you don't have a Cadillac, have a wall or something to catch you. Bar goes up, shoulders down. Good, rib cage is in tight. Squeeze your spine. Sit up as tall as you can. Hold your body there. Push the bar all the way down. And then come up about 6 inches and hold. So now the bar that's underneath your heel stays still. Grow tall, narrow your pelvis, and lean straight back. And you should feel everything come on. Hold for 5, breathing. 4, dropping shoulders. 3, drop the shoulders even more. Ooh, 2, keep dropping those shoulders. Rib cage in. 1. Good, bring your bar slightly forward and come up nice and tall. Go hands wider, because you are tall. Drop the shoulders. Lean back. They want to climb right up your neck.
Yeah, I have major shoulder issues.
Ribs. There, hold that. Breathe into your back. Good, narrow the pelvis. Nice. It's perfect. And come up nice and tall. Beautiful. Nice and tall. Again, squeeze your glutes. Lift it up. Lean back. Good. Hold that bar still. So that bar's up 6 inches off the floor. There you go. Stabilize it. And come up nice and tall. Squeeze your glutes. Shoulders down even more. 2 dynamics. Pressing up to the hands and pulling down to the shoulders. Lean back. Keep your rib cage in. Good. Hold back for 5. Breathing. 4. Nice. 3. 2. Knees slightly apart. 1. Come up without moving the foot bar. Good. We're going to change it. C curve. Drop the bar down in front of you. And C curve and lean back. Take your head and place it on the same hammock as your spine. So lean your head back into that hammock. There, you feel that hammock underneath the spine. Holding there, lift your bar up without falling over. Hold for 5, 4, breathing, 3, 2, 1. Bar comes down into hug a tree, roll forward, and then stack the flat back. Good, give me attitude, grow as tall as you can. Bar goes up, inhale here. Exhale, drop the bar, but C curve away from me. Narrow your pelvis, but keep your knees slightly apart. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your pelvic floor. Shoulders down, but lift the bar up. Holding here for 5, 4, watch that hammock. Head's in the same hammock as your spine. 3, shoulders down. 2, good. 1, bar comes forward, spine round slightly, and then stack up tall. Nice and tall, straight, straight, straight. Bar comes up. Grow 6 more inches tall. Good. Keep that height as you C curve. We're working on Cadillac. Drop the bar down. Good. Keep that length out of those hips. Shoulders down. Head's in the same hammock. So tilt the head back. Leaning against that hammock. Lift the bar up. So Marcy, go head back about 4 inches. There you go. Hold for 5. So it's that same hammock. 4, 3, looking straight ahead. 2, 1, come bar forward, round slightly forward, stack up. So it's a little bit different than what we do on Reformer. Bar comes up, lift up. Good, hold the foot bar still, lifting up 6 inches. C curve back, shoulders down, heads resting on the same hammock. Lift the bar up, breathing, hold for 5, shoulders melting, 4, tighten the pelvic floor, 3, 2, 1, go up and over, kind of a hot ball, but not all the way where you're reaching, just to that hug a tree, and stack up. Bar goes up overhead unless you're tight in the shoulders. If you're tight in the shoulders, I want you to bring the bar slightly forward. Shoulders down. Not that there's anyone here tight in the shoulder. Okay, from there, stay in a toaster slot, so there's no lean back. This is just straight up and over. That bar has sand in it, all slid down to that left side like a rain stick. Use your abs and pull up. I want you to be as tall as you can through the head, but not the shoulders. And take it over to the left or right. Feel the sand slide through the bar. And come up nice and tall. Take it over. Feel it like a rain stick all the way to shifting to that left hand. Come up, hold the bar still. Good, tall and over. Watch those hips, keep them equal. And come up. You guys feeling this? Yeah. And take it over. Shoulders down. John, you've got homework. Handstands. And up. Do you know what I'm talking about? Kicking up to the wall. And over. Knees slightly out, so the right front of those hips. And come up. We're going to change this move. We're going to twist with height. So twisting, you're going to lean to the left. You're going to do a magic trick. So you're going to reach your wand and do a magic trick. And come up. Good. Come up and back to the front. And twist. Stay outside, stay to the outside of your machine. Lean, stay to the outside of the Cadillac. Magic trick. Doink. Did it? Come back up. Come up and back to the front. Lengthen. Twist everything out. Inhale, lean. Exhale, magic wand. Inhale, up. Good. And again, twist. Lean. Magic. And up. Come up. Back to the front. Last two. Twist. Lean. Magic. And up. Come up. Back to the front. And twist. Lean. Reach. And up. Come back up and back to the front. Nice. I'm going to come by and collect your bars. You're going to slide your chairs out to about here in the room. I'll come by and get your bars. Nice work. So John, doorway stretches and handstands. John, have you done handstands? Okay. That will help you stabilize this, because you'll have to, otherwise you'll slinky down the wall.
Doing the 2-minute plank a day, stuff like that. Everything, try to get everything back to the line.
Well, yeah, when we do a plank, it sets our shoulders down and back. So it's a really good, hands directly under the pecs. Doorway stretches, hands come up about shoulder height. Ooh, I'm sore. Pressing my shoulder forward here. You can also go up higher and do a Titanic so that you can grab both insides of the door. So these are good for everybody. All of this. Also, you can get a piece of PVC pipe or wooden dowel, broomsticks, and go all the way over. Dislocates. Sounds bad, but it's really good for our shoulders. So we might throw some of those in at the end. Okay, so what we're going to do here is swan. We've been working our front, our anterior chain here, moving forward, and now we're going to bring awareness to our back. So I want you to go one center spring on 4, so we're there. You're long-legged, so I'm going to go forward more, so I'm going to go towards you. And what we want is we're going to turn everything on. Now, these chairs have slick bottoms, so we just want to make sure that they're at a spot that's not going to twist. And I'll show you on Marcy's. Okay. It is taught that you don't touch the top of your chair. I'm going to come right your direction just so I don't freak you out. So you don't do here, and I just want you to be dynamic and come over into it. And we're going to lift up and come down. So now I am the bottom of a rocking chair, but I don't want to do this to my neck. Keep it nice and long.
Really?
Mm-hmm. If you have to pee, pee now. When you come up, it is dynamic. Don't touch the top of your chair. Now I say that, but if it's the first time ever, you can do whatever you want. Just be safe. Yeah. So I like the pubic bone here, belly button there. There you go. Okay, wiggle forward till your belly button's off. I want you to go anywhere from 9 to 18 inches between your ankles. Good, and that's going to allow your sacroiliac to open. And now I want you to become the bottom of a rocking chair. Good, and take it forward and lift your legs. Nice. And back up, but lengthen your neck. Keeping your navel to spine, your tail between your legs to protect your lower back. Good. Keep a nice long neck so there's never a wrinkle in the back of your neck. Good, you guys. 12. Try to find your abs. And when you dismount, try not to touch the top of the chair.
I'm not there yet.
I know. It's a challenge. The first couple times even coming down for me, I was like, really? But now that I've done it a couple times, like, I got this. It's just those new patterns of movement. And it's that playfulness, that bit of playful, knowing the chair is trying to slip away from you. We've got to, not only do we have to walk with ease and form and posture and grace and attitude, but sometimes we got to grab something quick and catch ourselves. And if we never have that quick fire, then we just slowly fall over. And so it's that quick fire. Now, coming out of back injuries, it's huge to be able to come up like that. So take that all into account and give yourself a break too. You're going to keep that 4 on. And we're going to add another center spring. You can stay on that side. So stay on that side, it's easier. And we're going to go on 1. So we're now a 4 and a 1. This could also be a 3 and a 2, but a 4 and a 1 will work. Both of them inside. Inside springs are heavy. The outside springs are light. Okay. So I always give heavy springs. So I'll say 2 centers on 3. And then if I'm going to add an outside, I'll say and an outside on 2. But there's no outside right now in this one. And I'm going to come around and use Karen's for this one. And what we're going to do, instead of working that full swan, is we're going to work our hinge here. So we're going to do it the same thing, dynamic, come forward. It's a little easier, got more weight on. And what we're going to do is tighten everything behind here, lengthen, but don't bend the neck. Keep it nice and long. Then I'm going to bring my rib cage in to go down. So I'm bending my spine here. And then I'm articulating up through my spine and the long neck. Rib cage in to go down. And lengthen up nice and tall. Good. Just like that. Bink. Good. Really working that spine, the abs, the ribs. Yeah. The chairs are a little bit like a horse. They just try to walk while you're getting on top of them. Really nice long necks. Arms are straight. Just a tiny bow to the elbows. If you've been working Cadillac with me, we've been doing a lot of this. Navel off the mat, rib cage off the mat. Right, Karen? Even in mat class, we've been hitting that hard. Come up, straight arms, Nancy. Straight arms. There you go. Lengthen. There. And nice long neck. So you're lengthened, but your crown is pushing all the way to the windows or to the wall. Oh, sorry, at home. That was hard to see. $12 of these, and you're going to play with the standing up. Keeping those arms straight the whole time. So the only reason your bar is going down is because your spine's pushing it. Your spine and abs. That was good. That was really good. It's funky.
It's like skiing faster than you want to ski.
Right, it is.
You're going on a steep run.
I turn now, and you're like, I don't want to turn. I just want to snowplow. Yeah. You can think of as jump turns.
Yeah. It's like going down a motor run. You don't want to do it.
Right. Turn now, turn now, turn now. Nice, you guys. We are going to go into mermaid. So we're going to go right hip down first. I want your hips to stay still. So you don't want your hips to be moving like this. Once you lay on that right hip and you find your balance and you find your cookie sheet. This is a cookie sheet here. You don't want to do this and be in a spoon while you're doing this. But find your cookie sheet, your attitude. When you do this, your hips are still. They never push for you. Okay, so bringing the right hip down.
Right in the middle?
I like yes, in the middle here, but I like the hip bone here. Otherwise, you can't get leverage on the chair. So the chair is too hard to push down. Scoot your hip towards your hand more. Find your cookie sheets. Heads tall. And then take your left leg slightly behind. Good, straight legs. Up and over. So Karen, you want that hip here. You've got the hip there. Good. And you don't want to be sitting here. You want to be on the side of your hip. So look at Marcy's hips. See how they're straight up and down? Nice, Marcy. Straighten this leg. Good.
No, strength.
Commit. There it is. Commit to it and you'll have the strength. You feel the difference?
Yes.
Okay. So if we start to bend up in the fetal position, we will have no strength. Good. Let me go a little bit less weight with you. Be ready for it though. Good. So John, you want less or more?
A little less.
Take your high one on 4 and go to 3. There you go. That weight feel okay? Definitely.
It's challenging, but I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, okay, perfect. We'll take it to the other side. That tenacity.
Yeah, honoring with you. Not quite there, but you just keep going at it. Just angry day.
This leg goes back. Bink. There you go. Hip on top of hip. Good. Heads tall. No tucked chins. Keep that right leg up. Good, you guys. Push to the crown of your head. And you're rounding that rib cage in to go down. Good. Work that waist in and work the waist in as you go up. Work here, work here. Nice. Top leg is high. That way these sides here have to work. It is gluteus medius and minimus. Hips are stacked. John, lift that right leg a little bit more if you can. Hips.
Got it. Different one.
I did 18.
Good. Once you get into it, it's like,
Oh
oh.
my gosh.
Yeah, working those sideways.
My body's going, what the hell is that?
Well, and how often are we in that side? But if we need it, man, it's there for you guys now. We want to call it on. And later on in more advanced classes, you go out like this, and then you swing your legs forward up here, and you touch like a teaser.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, it gets fun.
Maybe a year.
From there, bring the chairs back, and let's grab a box to kneel on. And that box is going to go pretty close to the lip. And if you have a handle on your box on the side, I want that handle to be facing away so you don't run into it. Good. One center spring on 4 only. Good. And just like Marcy's doing, we're going to be up on our knees. And remember in the beginning of class we started with our snow angels and we were pressing down? It's the same movement, but because we're on our knees, it's a lot more balance. And then later on, it would be here, your knees would be here, and you'd be going down. So, hey, wrist okay?
Yeah, we do a lot of wrist work today.
You can do fist if you want. Okay, so from here, squeeze your heels together, knees are apart. Snow angel arms. Hollow out the abs. Don't let your glutes go back. Keep your glutes in. And right here is all core, all core. You guys feeling your core? Keep those glutes in. Hands go to bar or knuckles. Press down. Tuck the tail, lengthen the back of your neck. Roll up. Booty over your knees. Don't let your booty go back and come up. Use that core. And snow angel your arms out to the side. Good. Shoulders down. Don't let the glutes go back. Keep them in. Forward. Forward. Almost like you feel like you're balancing. You're just about to fall. Good. Abs. Press down. I want to see the longs of your neck. So nice long, long neck. Good. So there's a sticky here and it's a smiley face. Come back up. Round. Keep your booty forward. Round that spine. Hollow up. And come up and snow angel arms. Usually snow angel, feel your scapula equal. And forward, don't let the booty go back. So booty's there. I've got my hand on your sacrum. I'm pushing you forward to get you in your core. Good. Hands go to bar. We're going to do 8 of these. Straight arm. Round up. Round like a mad cat. Squeegee right up the wall. Wallpaper up a wall. Hands up. Wallpaper is like typewriters. Nobody has it anymore. And forward. And back up. Good. Nancy. Yes, V for victory. Good. Marcy, you feel your core?
Yeah, I think this could have more weight on it.
Well, we'll play with that.
I won't be saying that later, but
Yeah. We'll play with it. What number?
This one's probably 8.
Okay. How we doing, Karen? Feel those abs shaking as you go forward, forward, forward abs. Okay, we are going to put more weight on it. So, but I want you guys to feel that. Oh, this is good. In chair, sometimes little weight is more core. More weight is not. So this is going to change it. So we have a 4 on 1, 4, and I want you to add. Let's go 3 and 3. Let's bring it down. So go 3 and 3. Now we're going to just do one snow angel, and then we're going to keep our hands on the pedal, and we're going to go down and up for 8, staying engaged. So one snow angel to come down to the bar, keeping the glutes in. Hands go to bar, down and up for 8. Round the spine. So it's a little less balance. And the core work now is different. Is your back okay with it, John?
Yeah.
Just do a couple and then call it good. Round the spine, round, round, round. Eight of these, and we're going to change it again. So now we're going to go an outside spring, which you rarely hear me call out an outside spring first. The outside spring is going to be on 2.
just one outside spring.
Yes, please.
You say, yeah, well, and then no inside spring. So there's no insides, just the outside on 2. Good. Okay. Same exact move, but beware. There's nothing there to catch you but your core. Okay, so don't smash your fingers. When you come down, hands have to be like this on the bar or on your knuckles. Don't wrap your fingers underneath. Okay, bring it forward. Be ready. 8 of these. And see how different it is in your core.
It's more control.
Yes.
You feel the abs more.
Oh, yeah. After 8, come all the way up, snow angel, tuck the glutes. Good. Okay, we're going to work on our tricep series, 3 sets of 15. So we're going to go 2, okay, let me give this to you. If your neck and shoulders are fine, 2 centers on 3 and an outside on 2. If you know that you're dealing with some shoulder issues or neck issues, I just want 2 centers on 3 and no outside on 2. You're going to spin your knees away from the chair. So we're facing the alleyway and hands come back. What's that?
So I should do about 100.
Okay, so 15, 15, and 15, 30, 75. We could add a second set of 25. Here we go. Knees together tight, feet together. Good. Ground your feet, squeeze your knees, pull torso, push the bar back, lean back until your abs get a little bit of a chatter. Good. Tall torso, no shrinking. Bend your elbows and press down. Inhale up, exhale, press, pause. Good. Whoa.
Good recovery.
That was a good recovery.
Am I in the right spot? Am I getting there?
Are you feeling your triceps? Pull torso. Get tall. Get tall. There.
That's it.
Does it feel easy?
No, it's a,
You trying looking for your abs? 15.
yeah, I'm looking for action.
I have to pull torso and lean to a certain spot, and then my abs start to do this. But I've been doing it for 18 years too, so I know how to like sneak in and really get things. You mean I want to always be like this, you know, because I want to have that young nervous system. So on my mountain bike, I'm bold. Okay, after stretching, elbows up. Do you mountain bike? Ah. Do you? Talking about, you know, pushing that nervous level. Hands come back, lean back, pull torso, press down. Is everybody pretty warm?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do not triceps, hamstrings, but without the cushions, just a cushion for our head. Does anyone feel like bony, it's uncomfortable to lay on a tile floor? Okay. Good. Stretch it out. Shoulders down, heads tall. Get the body nice and tall. And then we're going to go into our third set. Each time you hit the bottom, pause and show those muscles off. Right, John?
Oh, yeah.
A pause, show it off, and come. One of the gals that got me to cross the rubber line, that means going into the weight room for me in my lingo. But when I started lifting weights, I was like, I'm not crossing the rubber line. I'm not going into the weight room. And she got me to cross the rubber line. But she's a great competitor. It's Heidi Milano. But she'd always say, do it, and then show it off. And then come out of it. And you do, your muscles change quite a bit by just doing that little extra squeeze. Okay. We're going to go boxes underneath our machines. We're going to go 2 center springs on 2. Nancy, go fingertips towards you again.
Pardon?
Fingertips more towards you.
Okay, it's just the,
Is not wanting the wrist.
it's the wrist.
Okay, then you can go back out. So with 2 centers on 2, it's always easier to bump the bar and bring them down looking at them. Never stand with the glutes up in the air. Take the outside spring off. I'll show you on Marcy's. You're going to use a cushion underneath your head. I wouldn't do this to you in the beginning of the class because the floor is about 32 degrees. Take the cushion, lay it underneath your head, and we're drawing straight down with our hamstrings, hands reaching chest open. None of this stuff open, and control back up.
So you start
Two fingers on there, right?
Yes, yeah, knees bent. So knees at about a 90. Feel that cool floor? Yes, and then push on both your feet. Push on both your feet. Push that chair against the Cadillac. Good. And then sink that right hip down a little bit. Good. Down and up, 15. So bring the bar all the way down with the heels. And I like to put the heels right on the top of that apex. Now, depending on your socks or your bare feet, sometimes it's hard to have it right there.
Are we doing all the way to the bottom?
Yes. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Really focus on getting those shoulders down and open. All the way down if you can, Nancy. Won't go down. Use your core. 15. After 15, lift your hips up in the 1980s move.
What are we supposed to have on?
2 centers on 2.
On 2.
Mm-hmm. Got your leg warmers on, headband, hips up.
So bridge.
Bridge. Bridge up. I like the 1980s feel. Yeah.
That works.
Good, squeezing those glutes. Now you're only going to move the bar down 4 inches. Keep your hips there, bar down, bar up. Bar down, bar up. 15 of these. So the hips stay up on this one.
Okay.
And just the bar is moving about 4 to 6 inches.
The hamstring zinger.
Hello, hamstrings. Karen, where's it hurting?
It's just, it's good.
Okay. Hands on the
Hard to get it down there.
hips up, hips all the way up. Good. Bring the bar back up. Keep your hips there. Don't let your hips fall. And then just drag the heels in 4 to 6 inches down. What's that? It is pretty heavy. If it wasn't, you'd fall out of it though. Okay, you're going to bring both legs to the ceiling and just grab them. Push your heels to the ceiling and pull your toes down. Woo, nice shake. Got it. Everyone still okay on your backs? Okay. John, do you know Happy Baby? Okay. Will you demonstrate Happy Baby? Yeah. And out to the side, and you just rock with it. Let your head rest down. There you go. And then Karen, go more feet towards the ceiling. There you go. And then side to side. 3 more. Okay, as you're doing the 3 more, the difference between assisted care living and non-assisted care living is if you can get off the floor. Okay, come on up.
Using your hands.
Well, I'll let you use your hands. But if you can do it without using your hands, that's great.
Oh, this is different for you. Get which way I can do it. I can do it with one, but I can't do it with one.
Nice. Good.
I sit and I can't get up.
Yeah, well, I worked with a gal last summer, and the main work I did for the 3 months with her was to teach her how to get off the floor. And she's been working with me for years, and she had had a pretty gnarly stroke, and her husband are in their late 80s, and he can't get her off the ground. So I got them both strong and got her able to get off the ground. But it was a summer project.
That's great.
We never want to get there. No. So that's, definitely why we're here, and balancing and protecting and eating good and plenty of fats, good proteins, 70% or more vegetables with each meal. Lace fingertips back behind you. Just open up your chest. Open up those shoulders. Remember, you got doorway stretches, planks, and John handstands. In, what's that?
Homework.
Homework. It's always good to have homework. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up. 3 puffs in. And exhale and press everything out. Relax and shake it. 1 small jump, 1 big jump, and we're done. Nice work, you guys. Wave goodbye to everybody at home. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.